Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today I am using Splash of Sparkles. This is an online exclusive, and I'm just going to set this off to one side because that's the paper I'm going to, or the cardstock I'm going to use. But I need to show you this. This is just Sam all over. It is gorgeous. So we're foiling on one side, plain on the other. So that's the pairing of number one. You can see it's rainbows. It's rainbows and it's sparkles. Some of it, oh, hello, Sorrel. Some of it is gold foiling. Some of it is silver / holographic. That's another one with its opposite number. And we're into now holographic, which I don't know how well you can see it. Can you see it up in the top left-hand corner? It's not super rainbowy, it's more silvery really than rainbow holographic. And very nice animal print. And then, oh, the cat has just launched herself onto the back of the chair I'm sat on, so she's probably going to be on the desk any minute. And of course the giant leopard print, which is quite rainbowy. You can see that. Oh, it's reflecting off my blinds with a more muted pattern. And I'm going to make a huge big giant box with that because I can. So I've decided to pair it, not that you're particularly going to see it, but with some fresh freesia that I have to happen to have in 12 by 12. Is that fresh freesia? Is that the colour? No, Highland Heather. Highland Heather. Right, where's my scoring tool? Where's my, oh, it's here on the floor. Okay, this is going to be a nice big deep box. So, oh, she landed on the desk. Sorrel. So it's going to be a deeper box than usual. So we're going to make it 4 inches. I'm going to score it, no, 3.5 inches on all 4 sides. What's 3.5 in metric? There are some numbers I carry in my head. 9 centimetres. Yeah, 3.5 on all 4 sides. Yeah, some measurements I carry in my head, some I don't. So 3.5 on all 4 sides. And this one I'm also going to do at 3.5, but I'm just going to adjust it very slightly. So I'm just pulling it a tiny bit away from the edge. So again, that same 3.5, 9 centimetres all the way around. And I should say, then my paper is 12 by 12 inches, 30.5 by 30.5 centimetres, and my cardstock is as well. I know we don't have 12 by 12 cardstock as we used to, but we do have 2-tone cardstock. And like I say, it doesn't really matter a huge amount what colour you use, because it's not really going to be seen. Not really, although as I'm doing this, because I'm pulling this project out of my head as we go, I'm thinking maybe to take a bit off either side. You know what, I'm going to take an inch off, 2.5 centimetres off each side, so I'm going to go with this measurement. And then you will see a little bit of that lovely Highland Heather showing. I've lost a bit of the yellow, that's okay. Did I do that one already? No. Yeah, so that will give me now a bit of a border. So I don't know what that would make. Your cardstock, if I've taken 4 inches off, that's 8 inches. So you now need to do it 8 inches. Your paper, 8 by 8. Yeah, that's going to be 8 by 8, 20 by 20. And you are scoring it at 2.5 inches all the way around, not 3.5. Which would be 5 centimetres. No, 7? I'll make sure it's all written down. 6.5. This is how I design. I make adjustments as I go. Sometimes I have the entire project in my head, or the notes scribbled down. Other times I'm just in my head making as I go. Right. So what I'm going to do on the base, I'm going to replicate on the lid. So I'm going to cut straight on the rectangle and wedge into that square. And then I'm going to rotate round. And the reason I'm going to rotate is otherwise if I did the same but a mirror image, I'm going to end up with 3 layers of cardstock on one side, and I don't want that, so I'm going to rotate. So yeah, Splash of Sparkles is an online exclusive. So that means it is while stocks last. We do get online exclusives quite frequently. We have new ones out in March. I'm still playing catch up on the January one. Are these January? Yeah. I was definitely playing catch up on the November ones. But yeah, there are new ones out in March, but these are January ones. So that is, I've cut and wedged all the way around, and I'm going to do it exactly the same now on the lid. And I'm trying to work out what the size of this box is going to be when it's finished. It's going to be 3 inches tall by 4 inches by 4 inches. Yeah, which is going to be, what did I say? 3.5 inches tall. 3.5 by 4.5 by 4 by 4, which is going to be 9 centimeters by 10 by 10. That's the size of the box. Oh, that's a big weight on that side. Right, so all done. Let me just get all these scraps out of the way. So that one's all done as well. So let's get taping this one. Ooh. I do love this paper, and I haven't used Highland Heather for a while. I think it's an utterly delightful colour, and I forget to remember to use it. I think because we have such fabulous colours that you kind of end up in a zone of using set colours over and over and again. I don't know if that's just me. Do you have a favourite colour? Let me know what your favourite colour is. Technically Cherry Cobbler is mine, or, you know, rainbow. I love reds. I love the deep reds and the deep greens, so I really like shaded spruce and garden green, and I like real red and Cherry Cobbler. So yeah, but let me know. Oh, for goodness sake, the sorrel is trying to get into somebody's bedroom. The fact that my office door is open, so my office is on the same floor as 3 of our bedrooms, so my bedroom is the opposite end of the corridor from where I'm sat, but between me and her, sorrel, she's shouting at the airing cupboard door, dippy hat. So between me and where I am now, my bedroom, is Oliver's bedroom to the right and Luke's to the left on the corridor. He's off at university. And then there's the stairs, the bathroom and the airing cupboard all along there as well. So I'm folding that up. This is so big, this project. And she's down the opposite end. She's shouting randomly at the airing cupboard door. Oh, not very bright. Okay. So that's my box base built. I'm going to do the same now with the paper pierce that's just launched itself onto the floor. I've got a spare here with the lid. And then And then hopefully, because I made that tiny little hair of a whisper of an adjustment, this box lid is going to fit over the top snugly but without buckling, and hopefully we'll get some air. There we go. So that is super snug, firmly on there. And then I haven't planned any stamping for this, but instead what I have planned, because this is a gift box, and if I've got my dates correct, this is coming out to you in March. Oops. And it's my birthday in March, and I like rainbows. I'm making this as a gift box for me. Might give it to my husband and say, darling, fill it. And he would. So that is a bit of a special bow. I don't have any other golds, no, but it's quite forgiving, this ribbon. And you could add a tag. Oh, I'm trying to chop the ends off because they're a little bit big. You could add a tag in there. Do I have anything tag like? I do. I've got ephemera, and I have gold ephemera, and I could do celebrate, I could do heartfelt, and I could add it to you see, I could put the happy day and celebrate together, couldn't I? So that's a similar pink, and happy day and celebrate. And we've got tags under here as well, which are another ephemera pack. I think maybe just a gold flower. So I can put celebrate down there. That's too big, but we'll go with it. No, I don't want that one now. I've changed my mind. I'm just going to put that one under there. And that is my lovely little lidded box with a beautiful splash of sparkles paper and some ephemera and a gorgeous ribbon. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.